Good afternoon, welcome, it's Anna here. And as you see, my big grungy journal is on my desk today. Since last time, I have done a little bit of collaging and stuff inside of the signatures, and I have also put on some brads here on the front. And I think that looks really nice. Of course, this means that I have to have some end papers because of the brads of the inside. And end papers, I have been looking in my stash and I have found some. This is from a Pepin Press gift paper from 2017, and I found this book thrifting, and I believe this is an Art Nouveau or Arts and Crafts or something, and I love the color combination here. So that will go on the inside, but this is quite thin, so I will have to back it onto some heavier paper first. But that will look really nice, I think. And then I have a few ideas. I want a pocket here, and we will see if we get to that today or if we'll make it another day. But that's something. But I wanted to show you the end papers. And I have also done a little bit of stenciling down here with some texture paste. This is a doily piece, and I want to do something else. I want to have something more on the first page, because why not? So I have this fussy cut lady on the run, on the move, and she is from one of those, my big book about fashion history, I believe. And I want to have her here, and I'm gonna start by inking her up a bit. Not her, but the edges will be inked. And I want to use my scorched timber. So I am getting my makeup brush and gently just going against the edges of this fussy cut. So how is everybody doing? I hope you are doing well. I have been a bit under the weather with some fever, actually. That was a long time ago. Some fever and aching body and all the flu symptoms. But I'm feeling better. So I want her, and I have an idea. I want to add some grunginess, something fun, something random. And because from the beginning I was going to use this little owl here on the first page, but I decided against it. But I still want something fun and unpredictable. So I'm gonna give her some wings. And I have a few different options. I have this is a butterfly that I have stamped. It's a Tim Holtz stamp. And then I fussy cut it. And this is one option that's just gonna have those delicate, no, they're not delicate, but they're big. But they're quite pale wings. Or I also have an idea of using these Tim Holtz wings. I believe there are butterflies and moth wings that you could buy, transparencies, a couple of years back to add to stuff. And I think she will have lovely wings. We just cut them apart and add them to her, and then yeah, I like that. And I might also put some things up here later. I was thinking about maybe using some of my used stamps or something else, something fun. I don't know, but I think I want to use those wings. And yeah, I have inked her up. I'm gonna fussy cut, not fussy cut, I'm gonna split the wings. Just split them in half. And then I think I want her about there. And then I'm gonna just ease the wings in. She's on her way. Maybe she wants to fly away, do something fun. I think that's gorgeous. So much fun. I love you adding wings to people and to other things. Yeah, so let's just start gluing, shall we? So I think I am going to start by adding the wings to her. Yeah. I'm just trying to see what I'm gonna, in which order I'm gonna make things. So I think about there. Then I'm gonna add a little bit of glue on this one. And add. Yes, she's got big bold wings now. So now I'm just gonna add some glue to the whole. I'm not gonna put it on there. To the whole creation and glue it down. So let's see how we're gonna do this. I'm thinking not to add any glue underneath the wings that you can see, because I believe it will leave a mark on the acetate wings. They can be a bit loose here. So I'm gonna pick this up with my tweezer and plop her down about there. And she is partly overlapping the texture paste as well, but that's no big deal. Just gonna press her down. Just see, the glue has oozed out a little bit there, so I might go back and add some glue on under these wings later, but not now. And I already put the pin in the glue. I think that looks quite fabulous, actually. I love it. So we have our first page is starting to look better and better. And next time you will see this, it will probably have the signatures sewn in as well. Then I have this little Tim Holtz label tag thing that I have, and I want to add this onto a page. It jumped out of the packaging the other day, and I thought, it's got the right colors. So let me just see where I'm having an idea of wanting to put it like this on a text page and make it into a tuck spot. Maybe that is just the right place, because that's not so big. If you hear some coughing, it's my son. He has a bit of a cough, or quite a bad cough. And luckily I haven't got it yet. I just got the other flu part of the flu. The aching body and the fever, and he got the cough. There we go. Now we have a tiny tuck spot there, big enough to put something fun into, like labels or whatever I find. Let me just show with this piece of paper. I can stick some small things in there. I think that is a fun addition to any page. Yes, let's move on. I have another thing I wanted to do today, and that is to experiment a bit here at the back. So this page is quite plain, as you can see, and it will have this gorgeous end paper here. But the question is, how do I want to add? What do I want to add to this page to make it a bit more interesting? So I'm going to start by getting it out of the signature and moving this to the side. So it doesn't get in the way. I have an idea. I saw somewhere in a what's it called? Somewhere on Instagram. The person had folded their doily, which I have done, and then they put it over the top of the page. And I think that makes for an interesting addition to the page in itself. And I want to elaborate this a bit. And this I want to be able to flip up so you can see the image there with the lovely etchings, and probably here as well. But I'm thinking I might put some note paper up here. I have, this is some stationery. I'm gonna put here, and I also have this is just some plain note paper from a notebook, and this is they have two different colors, as you can see. I also have this is from a leftover end page, so you have 3 different sizes, 3 different colors. And I want to make this into kind of a notepad, but I also want to make it into something pretty and something that might be movable or removable. So what I want to do is that let me see, I got this in Happy Mail. It's like a vellum rose fussy cut thingy, and I think that looks quite good on there. So my first thought was to glue that down with some glue stick, and then I was thinking, am I going to glue this, or how am I going to make this work? So I was planning on maybe doing 2 holes and thread some ribbon through and make a bow or something. And then you can remove the ribbon and remove the papers. So this is something that I haven't tried before at all. So this is all new to me. And yeah, let's just do something on camera for the first time, shall we? So I'm using my Prit glue stick because this is quite gooey, and I hope it will help this vellum to stick down onto the doily, because this I want to be stuck down, and it's curling up, and I want to put it up here. And yeah, okay, good. That behaved like I expected so far. Good. And now here comes the fun part. So I want to make some holes, and the question is, do I want the bow on this side, or do I want it on this side? I think I want it on this side. So making sure that I put some washi tape on there. So I want to make sure this is in the right spot before I do any hole making. So I am going to use a little clip just to clip it down and make sure it stays. There we go. Perfect. Then I'm going to add another little mat underneath here because I don't want to cut into this one. And the question is, am I going to use my awl, or maybe I can use this is like a Japanese hole maker. You just push it and it makes holes. So I'm gonna turn this over so that I don't have to have my head underneath the camera. And I am going to see if I can find the center of this. It's like, oops. There is a ruler here, so I'm just thinking. Mathing is not my thing. So I want the holes there and there. Okay, fingers crossed, because if this botches, I'm just gonna have to, maybe that is too small. No, I have to use my crocodile. That's better. I'm just gonna make a hole with that, and then I'm gonna plop it down and see where I want the other hole. About there. I hope that is straight-ish. I seldom measure and do things. So I have this ribbon. It's not perfect. I would like a pink one, but this will have to do for now because all my ribbons are upstairs, and this is what was on my desk. So I'm just going to see how I can do this. Let me see if I can get it through. Yes, I could. Perfect. Then I'm going to, oh, this is so much fun. I hope this works because it's such a cool idea. This adds decoration from both sides, as well as an extra journaling space, which is something that I really like. So I'm gonna see if I can make a tiny little bow here until I can find a better suiting ribbon to use. Okay. So I want to get the clip off, please. Maybe I should keep the clip. Okay. I might put in some eyelets here as well to make it a bit more sturdy, but then I can't remove the paper, so no, I will not put eyelets in. Could use some hole reinforcers on the book page. Let me see if I can, yes, a tiny little bow. Oh, isn't that cute? We now have a cute edition here. You can remove the pages when you have journaled on them, and on this side, oh, it's spin around. No, on this side you just have the ribbon and the doily. Oh, that is so cute. I am so pleased with that. Let's add it back to the signature. I'm so happy when things turn out the way I want them to, and this as well. This book is quirky and fun, and is this a last signature? Yes, it is. Let's see. This is getting chunkier by the day, this book, and I have to stop adding things and put it back into the book press as well, because I'm going to press the signatures one more time before I sew them in. That is almost all that is left to do. I have a few more things I want to add. Just down here, I want to add this little bird head. This is a thing that I do from time to time when I fussy cut birds off of books, and sometimes the bird on the opposite side, you can at least save the head. And then I add them into the corners, or peeking up or peeking in or something, and I think that's a really fun idea, and I tend to do that quite often, but now I haven't done it in a while. Yes, I did in the last book. I was almost lying to you guys, but I want to add one of my little bird heads here because it's cute and fun. Yes, lovely. So what's next? I have another thing I want to add, but I don't know exactly how I want to add it. I want to add this image that I found in a book, and I have there was some text on the back side, and I had this fly leaf from another book that I wanted to use to cover the text, and I did, but it wasn't big enough. But that doesn't matter, because as you can see, all the text was covered. And I want to add this somewhere as a flip up. I haven't decided where, but there we have flip out. Ooh, let me show you something that I did. I did a little bit of collaging here. This is to cover up the flip we added, the big flip, and I added some book guts from this book and a small lace snippet up here, and I have sewn on a little button. Something that I don't often do, but I thought it was quite cute. This could be a tip in or a tip out, or a flip up. Maybe I could just add something fun and make it a tip in. Yeah, I want to add it anyway because it's so pretty. Yeah, that's something that's gonna happen. And also I was thinking about decorating this. We added this last time as well. It's a pocket flip with the Chinese first day cover, and this is a small tuck spot, and I wanted to add something on top of it just to make it look a bit more interesting. I haven't decided what yet. I might stamp something, or I might add some lace, or I might add some Tim Holtz ephemera or do a collage. As I said, I haven't decided yet, but that's something that's going to happen. And what else do I have? I've added this. This is the Birth of Venus Botticelli. It's just the head of Venus. It was on a. This is from a page from a art history book. So that's something I added. This I think we added on camera, right? Yeah, so I have some things I want to add still. and but that will have to be done off camera. And I will also have to, I'm also going to glue down the end papers on the cardstock and make them ready. And then I'm gonna sew in the signatures. So, my friends, that's it for today. Short and sweet video, and if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. And until next time, I hope you have a great day, and I will talk to you guys really soon. Bye.